Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, the greatest day in the week. But is it? Some people debate that Saturday is, but I'm like, I don't know. Friday, you get your work done, and then you have both Friday and Saturday, and then, most of Sunday to do your shit. And then you're back to work on Monday. I don't know. For the lords of work have been merciful upon us this week. I don't know. It's because it's a part shortage or what's going on, but it was kind of nice for the first time in a long time. We only worked 8 hours yesterday. We're going to work 8 hours today, and word is Saturday's canceled. But for me, all Saturdays are canceled. But that's a whole different story. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been pretty much off social media for the most part. So if you've been writing me and all that, and I don't get back to you right away, my bad. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't, given the way the world is and how much bullshit's being pumped into people's brain via social media, I tend to avoid it for a lot these days. And I'm sorry, but oh man, you have to love some of the folks who prey on you and live on social media. And it's not everybody I'm saying that is horrible who's on social media. I'm just saying there's people who can't live without it, literally. It's like, the second they get a like on something, or a subscriber, it's like, oh, fresh air for the first time in many a minute. Oh. And then you can almost hear making no noises. Orgasm. Okay, it's an evil word, but it's a word. I guess Greta Thunberg's little flotilla got abducted. And I'm loving how every time they get caught and all that, all they do is they put them back on, they put them in planes and send them home. It's like, really? What's the risk, really? Oh. And I'll never forget that one time, they sent her home and she was trying to wear a jacket over her hands, like trying to make it look like she was wearing cuffs. None of them were cuffed. None of them were even really put in restraint. They were put back on planes and sent home, or put back on ships or whatever. It's like, I was abducted. Yeah, they fiercely abducted you so they could give you free water, some food, and put you on a plane and send you home. Yeah. You have to love these guys. Yeah, look at all the risks they're taking. Yeah, the risk of they're getting sent home. And sadly, there's people like this who are going to be in your media forever because they can't live without it. It's like they live and breathe this shit, It's like, oh man. And this gal's been playing professional victim her whole life, and that's all she's going to do for the rest of her life, is a professional activist, as they're now called. And all she's going to do is show up, get on camera, say something stupid, and then get money for it some way or the other. Then she's going to get paid to travel via, diesel, jet, and whatever power to go to her next destination, where she's probably going to get paid to show up there. And if not by directly, we're talking social media money. And it just amazes me how many people are making millions just being a-holes on the internet. Ugh. Now, as I've said before, if I really wanted to, matter of fact, I'm still getting like partnership offers. The problem is, you don't know which ones are real and which ones are fake, and I just figure, I don't need the hassle in my life. Okay, I just want to. Oh, hello, all you new people who are just coming in. But basically, yeah, that's all they do is, like, I'm still getting over how people are thinking, just react to watching movies and getting paid, money out the yin yang. And it's like, then I love this. Not only are these people making money off YouTube, or Twitch or whatever they're on, you have to come to my Patreon account for exclusive content so I can watch more movies. So I'm paying you to watch television. Now you want me to pay you even more money to watch more television. Shit, if somebody had paid me for watching television when I was a kid, I wouldn't even need a job right now. Ugh. Yeah, it's like, live TV, reality TV taking over. It's and that's one of the reasons you'll never be rid of reality television. It's cheap, it's easy to produce, and it gets big viewership. I die laughing at all the people who are watching, like, the Kardashians and shit. I'm like, folks, these people don't give two shits about you other than the money they're going to make off you. If you bumped in, even if you somehow, by some miracle, and you just happen to catch these folks on a day when they're not surrounded by like 50 security guards and a detail that makes the president's security look like, a bunch of high schoolers with, what do you call it, air guns. Even you just, they wouldn't speak to you. These people's noses are so far up in the air, they're scraping the bottom of 767s as they fly over. Yet people worship the ground they walk on like they've accomplished something. I'm like, folks, the Kardashians' main source of money is fashion, makeup, and mom pimped them out to do sex videos when they were younger. Oops, allegedly. I got to throw that in or I get sued, you see, allegedly. Or, all those quote-unquote exclusive, personal videos that were leaked. Just like I'll never forget when they leaked the Pam and Tommy Lee video back in the day. This whole safe, about the size of a small room, was stolen out of their... Well, it was about the size of an outhouse, if I remember right. It was like a big safe, got stolen out of their house in broad daylight while they were home by a bunch of guys who then leaked their sex video, which, by the way, they ended up being producers on. All I can say is, Liam Neeson, good on you, man. If you and Pam Anderson find happiness, that's okay, but you're going where probably every other 80s rock star, social or media advocate, and probably where even night riders got lost in. That's the one cave Kit couldn't get out of, or as they said politely in one of her rows, IF the 80s is what she should have changed her name to. But you see, that's another thing I can't figure out. A lot of these folks, not all of them are evil. Not all of there's most celebrities are just like you and me. They're making a living. But then you got the ones who somehow became famous who are dumber than a brick. It's like, I still can't believe Tom Cruise is back in Scientology when it's the biggest fraud ever perpetrated since, I don't know, the Piltdown Man. I can't believe people actually follow the words of some mid-50s, sci-fi hack who couldn't write a decent story, to save his life. Ugh. Oh, well. But it's the world. It's what we live in, Some of us work our asses off and others just... Like, what I can't figure out is what's going on with, like, you get all these Friends stars now doing all these casino commercials and shit. I'm like, aren't you all still making millions of dollars off a show you did decades ago because y'all got syndication money from that? Residuals? If I remember right, a lot of the cast of Friends are making millions a year off just the reruns of Friends. Yet now they're out there doing commercials and shit. I'm like, why? If I had a steady flow of money like that, for one, a lot of their money's being wasted on like houses they'll never set foot in. You know, it's. Hang on a second. Somebody is trying to do a chat flood. Like we haven't seen that 1,000 times before. Yeah, I'm not saying they're all evil. There's some who still do it because they actually enjoy doing it. And it's like, but I'm just saying, if I had that much money coming in every year, you'd never see me again. Okay? I would literally be living on a small house in the middle of nowhere. You know, pretty much like I am now, except I wouldn't go to work. I'd be like, that'd be the only difference. I would not be out buying cars that I can't drive, let alone fit into. That's why I can't believe people are like, I gotta get me a Ferrari. I gotta get me a Lamborghini. Like, I couldn't even fit in one of them damn things, let alone drive it. I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. See, they aren't. Yeah, that's right. They have to hold on to that image. There's some people who are just addicted to it. If you ever read any of Carrie Fisher's book, she goes into a lot of that stuff about what when stars start to lose their luster, and she had to watch that happen to both her mom and her father. Gosh, I wish I could remember the name of that book. Cause she wrote a lot of great stuff. I even read Todd's book, Todd Fisher. His was actually pretty interesting. It actually, was more compelling than I thought it would be. But it's just crazy the world we live in, and folks who don't even have high school diplomas, let alone college degrees, are out there making more money in one minute than most people out here making a lifetime. I did have an idea for my own church, but I couldn't get it off the ground. I'm sorry. I have too many morals. I was going to call it the Church of Briantology, where everyone just worships me. I just knew it wouldn't work. Ah. But the good news is, well, the only news is, as usual, there's no Doctor Who news. And like I said, I can't put Doctor Who news in the title if I don't actually have any. So that's why I've been doing these rants. Everyone's like, well, maybe you should go back and do some videos that showed it's already happened. I'm like, I want to look forward, not backward. It's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with looking backward every now and then, but ugh. But they're putting a lot on War Between the Land and the Sea, and I can see how much faith they have in it by the fact they pushed it back indefinitely. We don't even have an air date for that. Look at Fallout, though. Fallout rolled out a brand new show last year, and yet they're going to have another season up this year in December. Meanwhile, like Wednesday, you're going to wait 2 years. It's like, guys, we used to wait that long for movies. It's like TV series. A movie you can understand, but a TV series? Well, I'm approaching that time, folks. Yeah, it's like they've kind of disappeared it. It's like no one's even talking about it. But look at the bright side. We've got the Whooniverse show. And if anywhere you see an announcement for the Whooniverse show, be it Instagram, X, or whatever, read the comments underneath. It is freaking amusing. Like, why is that wart on the existence of Doctor Who suddenly reappearing? Stuff like that. It's hilarious. So whatever you do, please be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. I probably won't be seeing y'all again until Monday, so take care. And enjoy your weekends, everybody. Have a great one, okay?